Hello, I'm Landon Harder. I am from Lagodi, Indiana, and this is my submission for the symbolic object presentation. The object that I chose for my presentation was this trophy here. It's quite large. I got it in 2017 at a car show where I received my first car. My first car is a bright red 1998 Camaro Z28. The car show was at Bar Eve High School. You might be familiar. It's in Montgomery, Indiana. I come from a big car family. Everyone in my family, for the most part, loves cars, passionate about cars. My grandfather actually worked, and I believe he also painted cars some. My dad has a 1969 Camaro Z28 out in the garage that his father had painted before he had passed away. I'm not so sure if my dad will ever get that car repainted. The paint's kind of in rough shape, but it has a lot of sentimental value to us. My dad also has a 1965 Chevrolet Nova SS. It is bright yellow. He also has a 1974 Camaro Z28. It's in the process of being restored. It's actually in a storage unit right now. Like I said, my grandfather painted and worked on cars. My dad and my uncle used to work on a race car that raced local races and stuff like that. My family, I wanted to carry on kind of like a family tradition of getting a muscle car for my first car because my family is so passionate about cars. I feel like as passionate as I am about them, and never meet my grandfather before he had passed away because he passed away before I was even born. I feel like it was the right thing to do to get a muscle car and just kind of live on the family tradition of having a muscle car, which my car is not really a fast car, nothing like that. It is sharp. Sharp enough to have won this Ladies' Choice trophy, obviously. So it is a pretty good looking car, but I thought it would be nice and just be the right thing for me to do to carry on the family tradition. And as I had mentioned in my introduction and my main points, I do come from a car family. We enjoy cars a lot. We see cars as more than just an object. We see them as something of value that kind of helps us remember our loved ones and family members and people who have passed away. My extended family is even big into cars and stuff like that. So it's not just my immediate family that's big car people. I do have some cousins, and well, they'd be my cousins too, but cousins on my father's side that are big into cars and things like that. But we do think of cars as more than just objects and something we're very passionate about, and it just brings us great pride to have something like that. We live in a small town, and a lot of people in this small town know of our cars, and my dad works on cars every day. When he's at work, he services cars, does oil changes, tires, and stuff like that, and my uncle is also in that business as well. So yes, I do have a long history of loving cars, and I plan to love cars for the rest of my life. Thank you.